is ending these days. We had a few minutes ago our final conference with approximately 100 people in the room and almost 200 people online. Our colleagues on the panel and our partners who joined us spoke about the core values and the core topics that made FAIR project for us a success. Working together, promoting integrity and integration, promoting the values that make football such a desirable sport. But FAIR is not over. In the afternoon, 4 teams of young players will play in the FAIR Cup, giving life to those principles and values that we have for 3 years cultivated in the FAIR project. And the day will not end because we have the chance, together with the kids, to join a football match of the Under-19 European Championship that is hosted by Romania. So for the children and for us, it's going to be a complete experience. We spoke about the project, about the outcomes. We are playing football together, and in the end, we are also watching competitive football in an international environment.
Hi, so today we finished Project FAIR, which was 36 months long. And for Latvian Football Federation, it was the first European project. And I think we learned a lot from this project. One of the tasks we have to do on the project, but another was we made new topics, discussions, which was maybe not so popular before that. So we very enjoyed this project, and we have a lot of takeaways. And I would say what is good also that we create a stakeholder network between international partners, also with local partners. Okay, we know that radicalization is not so the big thing now in Latvia, but still we have to make discussions to educate society about those things, because we don't know what can be in next 2-3 years. Finish this project, and now we have still a lot of things to do to more implement those activities after the project finished. But I think also a good point is that we create a big network with other FAs, and through those European projects, also FAIR, we're trying to be top one sport organization in Latvia who thinks sometimes and educate out of the pitch, out of the just traditional sport, because sports is not only about the winning, it's about education, it's about inclusion, it's about diversity. And I think the good point, what we are trying to reach is the football is for all. It's like, it's not like, but it's Latvian football new strategy 25 to 30, and we are happy that European project is one of the tools how can reach our goals for new strategy.
And, during the panel discussion, you shared 3-5 takeaways from the whole FAIR project. Please share it with me.
Some of the takeaways from the project over the last 36 months have been the importance of collaboration, the importance of engaging with stakeholders, what they look like, how they engage with each other. It's understanding the geographical dynamic that's at play, how that differs societally. We have so many different levels of learning to come away from this. I do believe it is very much just the start of the project. We have gained so much learning, so much understanding of how we move forward with the FAIR project, the collaboration with the clubs, with the schools, with our key stakeholders, and we basically created an environment where they could all come together and share ideas, share learnings, share education, and how we would like to actually move forward. Also, one of the big things is about creating an environment to where respect is key. And in order to have a respectful environment, you have to have understanding. And probably last but not least, it's making sure that whenever you're working with ethnic minorities, you understand their vulnerabilities and you want to take away that isolation. And there's no better way to do that than using football as the hook to integrate all communities within Northern Ireland.
And what was the main challenges during these 36 months during the project?
The main challenges were highlighting the main key stakeholders. It was understanding the dynamic and the geographics. It was really getting to grips in the first 6 months to a year. It was really understanding what the project was and how it was relevant to each society, because it looked different from country to country, from federation to federation. But through it all, football was the main hook.
Any words to your team today's tournament?
Okay, let's get down to business. So when it comes to being able to talk smack to each federation, there's nothing more supportive than your team winning. So it's none of this, oh, go out, have fun. We're going out and getting a result. Northern Ireland.
We are currently in Romania for the final phase of the FAIR project. The FAIR project was a very interesting project over the past 36 months with 4 federations, the Maltese Federation, the Latvian Federation, the Romanian Federation and Northern Irish Federation, as well as a university, Unimore. And together we worked to create a legacy for young people in football to tackle and be aware of notions of radicalism in any form, whether it's of extreme form or whether it's a subtle form. And through football we can do this. Through football we can, and also through the FAIR project, not just in the past 36 months, but also now, from this tournament, which is a kind of closing celebratory event of football and social networking, because we have young people from different situations who are playing against each other, representing their own nation, and that this legacy, we can take it with us throughout, that they can take it also with them throughout their lives and pass on the message of educating, pass on the message of awareness for a better, not football community only, but also a community at large.
Main takeaways from the whole project?
For us,
and the challenges probably also.
For us, the main takeaway, for the Maltese Football Federation, the Maltese Football Association, the most interesting and challenging part of this whole project was getting young people to understand that sometimes small actions can be very negative and very radicalizing. So we had to create situations with the sessions that we did, with the living labs, with other forms of activities, where we could make them aware of these particular issues and tackle them through the game of football. Our main takeaway, our legacy, is that we continue to do this, that we reach out to other youth clubs, we reach out to other young people, not only who play, but also people who support, but also people who form part of the administration of clubs, but all the community of football, whether it's young or old, will eventually get into this mode of well-being in football, of eradicating radicalization once and for all.
And some shout-out for your team?
In Malta, whenever we support our team, we have 2 words, and basically they are 4 syllables, and it's Forza Malta.